Alright, now that I've had time to consult the internet, I feel like I'm ready to chat about what just happened. That's right, today we're talking about the Xbox Bethesda acquisition. And if you like Fallout content, then you've come to the right place. Why not subscribe and stay updated for more great Fallout content? As many of you know, Bethesda was bought out for $7.5 billion and is now owned by Xbox and Microsoft. And what I've seen across the internet over the past 48 hours is that most people are excited, and 72% of those that I polled are excited as well. Now, I'm not going to say I'm not excited. But before I get into what I actually think, I want to talk about what seems to be getting people the most scared. And that's Fallout and The Elder Scrolls becoming Xbox exclusives. So I posted a meme over on r/Fallout Memes subreddit, and besides upvotes, I received a person claiming that this was going to happen because Xbox doesn't have Halo as an exclusive. But my first thought is Halo is still a Microsoft exclusive. Sure, it has a PC port, but Windows is still Microsoft, and I don't think it's coming out on Apple, so that's besides the point. However, at the end of the day, I don't see Xbox or Bethesda switching either IP to exclusive. Bethesda started out as a PC developer and over the years has grown to be a multi-platform developer, and I don't see this buyout changing anything. That being said, I don't see this happening as Xbox owns quite a few game companies, and they don't all operate as exclusives for Xbox. Most notably, for me, being Obsidian, as they have released non-exclusive titles, their biggest being The Outer Worlds, and even Double Fine was bought out by Xbox, and Psychonauts 2 is coming out for every platform, and I mean every platform. Switch, Mac, PlayStation, Xbox, PC, it's coming to fucking everything, right? Those two being non-exclusive and fairly large games makes me believe that they're not going to take games away from us, right? They're not going to take games away from PlayStation users. So I don't see Xbox or Bethesda taking games away from consoles that the company has already released on. It wouldn't make sense. They're just going to make their fan base smaller. Because no one's going to go, I own PlayStation, I love Fallout, but I'm going to buy an Xbox so I can play Fallout. Sure, a few might switch over, but most people are going to be pissed off. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just going to put it out there. If I only played on PlayStation, I would be so upset. And I would be like, no, I'm not going to switch over. I'm not going to spend $600 on both consoles now. You know? It just doesn't make sense to me. Now on to my thoughts. I think this can be a good thing. I'm no professional, but as Bethesda was internally funded, this meant that each game had to be a hit in order to keep everything afloat. And so far, they've been doing great on their own. However, I see the buyout as a way for Bethesda to spread their wings and try riskier games. Meaning that we have a higher chance of getting better and more forward-thinking games that push the boundaries as they have Xbox funding behind them. And finally, does this mean we are going to get a Fallout New Vegas 2 or a new Obsidian Fallout game? I'm not going to say yes or no to this because I don't know. But what I do know is that in the past it was suggested that Bethesda didn't want to license the Fallout games to Microsoft after the Obsidian buyout. But now seeing that they are both part of the same parent company, this option is on the table again, and we might have the chance of getting another Fallout spinoff. I know Josh Sawyer wanted a Fallout New Orleans, and I for one would be down for that. I think that'd be great, but, I don't know. And it would be fantastic, and I'm sure they hear the fans asking for it, but I just don't know if it's going to happen. Part of me wants to believe that it's going to happen and that Bethesda wants to give it over to them and be like, here, you make the best Fallout game you can make while we're working on Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6, because that makes sense. They want to push out another Fallout game, but who knows? Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and as always, I'll see you in the wasteland.